Welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday, bite-sized professional learning you can implement right away. Today, we're going to talk about setting up grading groups in Schoology. So to begin, you're going to navigate to the course that you want to set up the grading groups, and you're going to go to the Members tab. Now, why would we want to set up grading groups? Lots of different reasons for setting up grading groups. We might be working on small group work. Maybe you have reading groups set up or math groups set up, and you want each group to have different work. Um, maybe you have project-based learning going on in your classroom and you want to disseminate information to those groups or have specific assignments for each group. I'll give an example here of what I have. We're doing a planet project. So I have a bunch of different information that I want students to have. Some information I want the whole class to have. So it's not assigned to a specific group. All students will see that information. Other information is specific to the planet that the students are researching and learning about. And so I just wanted to disseminate it to that particular group. So this PDF is for the Mars group. So I can see here that it's assigned to one group, and it is the Mars planet group. I've also got a link for a video and a discussion group going. Right here, I have the Saturn group. You can see it's assigned to one group. And then I have Flipgrid, which is going to be for all groups. So it doesn't have a specific group that it's assigned to. Again, this is great for project-based learning. It's also great for novel studies. I love for students to read and share their novels that they're working on. It's great for differentiation. So you can use this to differentiate lessons, give information or assignments to a particular group of students who are at a particular level. So let's look at how this works. So you will go to the Members tab on the left side of your Schoology screen. And you can see here's my members. This is just my training course. So I don't have a lot of members in this. You can see I already have 2 groups set up. To set up a new group, I'm going to go right up here where it says Organize Members into Grading Groups. When I hover over it, it shows me that I can add grading groups by clicking here. So I just click on that, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to name this. We're going to name this the Jupiter group. And I'm going to choose the members of the group that I want to put into this group. So you just click on all the names that you want in that particular group, and then click Create Grading Group. On the right side of the screen, you see all your groups. If you decide you don't want that group to exist anymore, you can just click here on the gear and you can edit it or delete it. You can also click on the group to see which students are in that group. Now let's go over to materials and see how we assign things to that particular group. Again, this is in my planet project, so I'm going to go ahead and navigate to that folder. I'm going to click the drop down for Add Materials. And then I'm going to go ahead and we'll go and add a file. You can add a file or a link here. We're going to add a file that's on the computer. First, I'm going to find the file I want by clicking Attach Files. I am going to click on Brochure Sample. This group is going to work on a brochure as their product, so I want to give them a sample. To assign it to this group individually, I'm going to hover over these 3 dots in the shape of a triangle, and I'm going to click, it comes up as individually assigned. I'm going to click that, and it will give me a little box to assign it to that particular group. And I just start typing in my group name, and it will pop up, and I click on that, and that's the only group I'm assigning it to. So I'm going to click Add right here. Now that document is available for those students to view. You can see that it is assigned to the Jupiter Planet group. I can also add assignments. Let's add a discussion. So I'm going to add a discussion here. Discussions look a little bit different when I try to assign it to a group, so I want to make sure to point that out. This is going to be the Jupiter Planet group discussion. And we'll just say that it's a discussion. And I would put more detail if I was actually assigning this to students. To make this discussion only for the Jupiter Planet group, I need to enable grading. So I'm going to click the Enable Grading. If I scroll down, you can see the 3 dots are here that we need to individually assign. Once we click on that, it gives us that box again. So we can type in the group we want to assign it to. You can have this be graded, or you can leave it as ungraded by choosing ungraded. And then assigning it a due date, I'm just going to choose the 28th. And then I do want students to be able to see the material posted by their peers before they post something so that they can have that open discussion or share information that they're finding. So I'm going to click that little guy right there, and then I'm going to click create to create my discussion. And there it is. I could further organize my materials by putting them into folders. The students will only see the materials that are assigned to them in that Planet project folder. So I don't really need to do that, but I could if I wanted mine to look more organized. And that is how we can utilize grading groups within Schoology to use small group work, differentiation, projects, math groups. The uses are endless. Thanks for coming to Tech Tip Tuesday, where learning is the goal and technology is the tool. Have a great day, everyone.